Okay, people, we're going to try this one more again and see if we can get it working. As I said previously, Happy New Year. Happy 2019. We're going to try to get Tony Clapton on because I hate to just sit here and talk to myself. But we'll see what he's working with. Tony, say your connection failed. I don't know what that's about. Mr. Clapton. Approve. And alright, well, it looks like we're having some more technical difficulties, but I would just go ahead until we can get Tony situated and kind of give you an idea of what we wanted to talk about. Okay, y'all, it's 2019. It's a new year. It's January. All the mistakes we made, everything we did that we regretted, the purchases we bought, the things we did to mess up our credit, all of that is gone. We get a fresh start. We got a new slate. It's 2019. We're going to make the best of it. So, how do we do that? We got to have a strategy. With anything you do, you got to have a goal. So, if our goal is to get our finances straight, first thing we want to do is get a plan together or a strategy and figure out how we're going to make that happen. I know a lot of y'all have seen the Facebook blast that we've been sending out about 2 days left to invest $27.95, remove collections, get your credit score up to 750 plus, and put $200 a month in your pocket. Ask me how. How is easy. We've been telling you how for the last, what, Tony? 4 years? Yeah, we've been saying how for the last 4 years, so this is how. For $27.95, you can start your own MyEcon home-based business. With that home-based business comes your own personal website and a lot of perks that being a business owner has. One of the perks that we have with our home-based businesses, we get a smart money credit kit. Now, I know a lot of you have heard me say in the past, and I always say, I am not bragging because Lord knows I worked hard to get it where it is. But in the last, in the last 4 years, I've been able to bring my credit score from the early 700s up to 821. My goal is 850, and if I keep applying the strategies, I know I can get there. Now, this is a kit that we sell as business owners if you are not going to become a member of MyEcon for $99. For $99, you get a smart money credit kit that teaches you step by step how to remove things from your credit, bring your score up. And the best part about it, yeah, you could always pay somebody to go in and do that for you. Pay them $300 or $400. But are you learning anything when you do that? Only thing you're doing when you do that is giving them $300 to fix something that you don't know what to do to keep from messing it up again. So with this smart money kit, we teach you, or they teach you, what to look for on your credit report. Things that can result in bad credit. Things that you may not have been aware of before that can prevent you from making bad decisions about money in the future. So that's one of the bonuses of the business. Now, if you join and pay this $27.95, that comes with the membership, so that's free for you. But you can also sell this product to other people who may not want to become a business owner, and that way you can also get a commission and they can fix their credit. So I think that's the first step. You know, a lot of times people look for a quick fix or as me and Tony like to say, microwave results, but nothing is going to happen overnight. Like I said, after 4 years, I worked on my credit to get it where it is. So it's not going to be overnight. But the thing is, if you don't make a step towards it, it ain't going to never happen. You're going to be sitting around here this time next year saying the same thing. So, if any of you have been to any of our presentations, or even if you just go to your own W-4 that you fill out when you start working, one of the things that it says is this form should be updated every year or anytime you have changes that could affect your finances. Those changes could be divorce. It could be you got married. I just had a goddaughter, Ashante, to get married. So, that would be a reason to look at your W-4 again. All of those questions that they have on your W-4 are put there for a reason. And if you're like a lot of us, we worked on the job for years. We filled that W-4 out when we first started. We may not even have seen the whole thing. I know, and trust me, I had about 15 jobs. A couple of times, I just got the little slip at the top that has where you put the number of allowances you want and any extra money you want taken out. So you may not have even seen the questions as far as like, can anyone else claim you? The question about dependents, all of that. It is very important that you revisit this W-4. When you revisit your W-4, you can update that form based on any life changes you've had. It could be that you had a child. It could be that, your child has gone off to school, maybe or moved out and you're not claiming them anymore. Either way, when you fill out that form, you're telling the government or Internal Revenue Service how much money to withhold from your check. And that is dependent on what you have going on in your life. So they even put that on the form that you should revisit it every year. So that's one goal you can set for the new year. Is fresh start January. Go ahead and revisit that W-4 form. And it may not change, but what harm is it to go in and look and see what's going on with it and change it? Oh, thanks, Tony. He says you can find new W-4 at irs.gov if your HR department doesn't have the whole form. Internet is a beautiful thing. You go to irs.gov, type in W-4 form. It's going to pull up the W-4 form for, I think now it's showing 2019, which is correct. It's 2019. So pull that up, look at it, see if any other questions apply to you. I know for the longest, I didn't understand the W-4 and what I would do based on the advice of others. And, after you work for so long, you kind of know what you're going to get back from taxes based on how you fill out that form, and you know if you're going to owe. Well, I found myself in a situation where I consistently owed. So I filled out the form based on that, meaning I put down 0 allowances, and I asked them to take extra money out because my goal was, and you hear a lot of people say this, I just don't want to owe at the end of the year. And that was going to be my solution to ride into the sunset with. I'll just put 0 and tell them to take an extra $50 out, and then I'll break even. Who knows? I might get a little money back. But that is not an answer to how to improve your finances, because that just puts you in a holding pattern. What you want to do is start a home-based business. Why should anyone join My Econ now? Good question, Tony. Now is the perfect time to join because usually the startup cost is, I want to say it's $47.90. Right now, for the next 2 days, we are having our holiday promotion where you can join now for $27.95. That takes care of your startup cost, and the only thing that you have to worry about after that, which that startup cost is tax deductible. If you don't know what that means, once you get into business, you will definitely find out, and then it's going to be a word that puts you in your happy place. But the $27.95 is tax deductible. After that, you will pay $34.95 a month, and that is so you can keep your website going. With that $34.95 a month, you are going to get the Cash Flow Manager, which is going to help you track your expenses, your income, anything that you're spending business-wise. That Cash Flow Manager is gold, because when this time rolls around in 2020, you will have captured everything you need to be prepared for taxes from 2019. Right now, I got to go do a little adjusting on mine because there are a couple of things that I missed. But for the most part, my business expenses for the whole year are already captured. I don't have to thumb through receipts. They make it super easy. And then if you know someone that maybe doesn't want to join MyEcon but needs a product like this that will help you track your expenses and your income and have you tax ready and audit proof, that's a product we also sell for $10.95 a month. There are a lot of entrepreneurs out there and business owners that can use that type of tool to track their expenses. So this is the perfect time for you to get involved. There's nothing like a fresh start. It's just something about starting over and getting a fresh start that is so, it's like you get to start over. So hopefully you'll take advantage of this $27.95. Think about where you want to be financially this time next year. Let us help you get a strategy together and set some goals. And let's get our money right. You know, a lot of times, Tony and I were just talking about this. I'm a procrastinator. I am really bad about putting things off till later. But when it comes to your money, putting it off is just going to be detrimental to you. And yeah, Tony, I agree. It's time to push that reset button. What better time than the first of the year? So, if you have any questions, we have many business associates out there. Shout out to Tony Clopton, Wendy Jones, Vonda Bell, Miss Anita Patton Perry. Who else we got there? Carlos Burton. If any of these names sound familiar to you, Robin Clopton Carter. Who else we got? Carol Young, Sandra Grant. Any of these names sound like people that you want to ask about how to get started in this business, reach out to you. Reach out to them, because I guarantee you they will be more than happy to tell you about it. Cedric Jenkins, Andre Stenson, the list goes on and on. Nikila, Robinson Hutchins, we're all here. And another thing, if you were a part of the business, and maybe because we've had quite a few of those that were a part of the business before, time and everything got the best of you. You felt like you weren't able to focus, but now you're ready to dive back in. MyEcon is always ready to welcome you back. So any of our former associates that knew the advantages of being a part of MyEcon and are ready to restart their business, reach out to us. We're ready to get you started too. And since I don't have my partner on here to give me his 2 cents, I guess I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here, because it's no fun sitting here talking to myself. But anyway, happy 2019. Let's make some good decisions. If I can help you make some good decisions, reach out to me, and I'm ready. We ready, Tony? He said, yes, we ready. All right. Y'all have a good day.